Man, I don't know why I have the giggles right now. But today we're going to be discussing one of the best shows on, I don't even know where it premiered, but we see it on Netflix, Schitt's
Yeah.
Creek. I don't know if y'all had enough of it, but I haven't, Dee hasn't, and I'm sure a lot of people haven't. But we saw an article that was talking about Schitt's Creek reunion, or what is it? Not a reunion, a
Like,
sequel.
yeah.
Is it in the works? Are we getting some more stuff? What's going on?
Okay. So according to E News, y'all remember E News, right? Used to love them. Anyway, Dan Levy, whose movie Good Grief comes out later this month, recently spoke to E News about whether there might ever be a sequel to the beloved Schitt's Creek. If the words fold in the cheese ring through your head whenever you think of enchiladas, well, do we have an update for you? Schitt's Creek creator and star Dan Levy recently spoke to whether a reunion of the beloved sitcom is in the works, but for him, it all depends on whether the craftsmanship and quality of the sequel could live up to the original. Quote, I love the fact that people want more, Dan told E! News at the Hollywood premiere of his new movie Good Grief, but it has to beat what we've done, and that's a tough thing to do. So until the idea comes to me, who knows? He added, but if it means people go back and watch the show from the beginning, not a bad thing. It's a sentiment that echoes that of his former co-stars, including on-screen mother Catherine O'Hara, who has said a reunion would have to be worth doing. I would love to do anything with Danny Eugene, she told Entertainment Tonight Canada in May 2022. I know that there's been some talk, but Daniel always says it has to be right. It has to be the right idea, and he's right. She continued, you don't want to just take advantage of the fact that people want you to do it. We've had the loveliest, kindest audience, and we don't want to let them down. I hope we do it someday. Whew. But for the Best in Show alum, whether or not a reunion ever happens, she will always keep with her the memories of playing the show's iconic Moira Rose. So while you wait for a possible Schitt's Creek reunion in the future, um, just keep in mind, the show's out there. Like you can stream it, and don't miss Good Grief, which is in select theaters, or has been in select theaters since December 29th, and has been on Netflix since January 5th. Anyway, what do we think?
I love it. They should definitely come back, but again, if the craftsmanship is great, if the quality is great, if the same people are coming back,
Yeah.
you know, you can subtract this guy. What was this guy's name?
Which
You
one?
know, the mayor.
Oh my God. Roland.
Please take Roland out. I cannot stand Roland.
What do you mean? Roland is hilarious.
You know, the only moment that I liked Roland, I think it was towards the end of Schitt's Creek where they went to have a meeting. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
where what was the character's name? Now I'm drawing a blank on all the
Johnny?
characters. Huh?
Johnny? The dad?
Yeah, where Johnny and the son they went to like a board meeting or something.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? And then they went with Roland, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
crap, and then Roland defended them. That was the only moment that I liked Roland. Other than that, I
I remember
hated it.
that. Oh,
And
dang.
Stevie needs a little more personality.
A lot more personality.
Like, just drop her and just
Oh,
bring Alexa back. That was her name, right? Alexa?
Alexa.
Alexis. Alexis.
Oh. Ew, David. That was my favorite. David. I loved the show. And I think like when you have characters like Roland, full name Roland shit, um,
Oh, yeah.
when you have him, a character like him, his wife, or what was her name, Jocelyn, and also Stevie, those are characters that help to play off of the leads, in this case the Rose family.
Yeah.
So I think like Stevie was a great counterpart to David's character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Roland was the epitome of a great counterpart to Johnny. Like it was hilarious. Jocelyn to Moira, same thing. I feel like Alexis really didn't have like, much of a counterpart. Um
Well,
she's
Twyla.
Oh yeah, I guess you could kind of say Twyla. Yeah, that
Because at the end, spoiler, she turned out to be a quadrillionaire, just living humbly.
Twyla,
Twice.
ma'am.
I never expected that.
So, I feel like it was just such a really well made show. So I definitely agree that like it has to be better, in order for there to be like a sequel. Because it is such a beloved. Like I literally will just randomly watch that as one of my comfort shows. And I know for a lot of people it's one of their comfort shows. And I just feel like the storylines, the way that they kind of weaved everything was really
Mhm.
beautiful and entertaining. And like I could get just lost in Moira Rose's absurd words that she would use. Like, I never,
Nodes.
sometimes I wasn't sure if it was a real word or not. So, listen, I learned. I learned some things. So,
But
yeah.
what could possibly be the plot? I think it's, sometimes you can't remake things or just keep adding to things because then you mess
Right.
it up. So I don't know. I thought that they tied like all the strings, unless we
Yeah.
see them, you know, go back to wealth and then do wealthy things, and then they decide, nah, we want to be poor because we were happier, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. But I feel like there's definitely like ways to tell another story, whether it's like about like David and his husband's like present life and everything, because remember they stayed in Schitt's Creek. I believe Alexis left, and Johnny and Moira I think also left. So like there's maybe some things that definitely could be done but and explored, but yeah, it would need to be something like that works really well. And I feel like this is one of those shows that got better with each season, because a lot of the time you're like, man, those early seasons were the best, but like I feel like this one got better with each additional season. So I don't know, I hope that like it does happen, but only if it's like gonna be better.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Roland, you can come to the next show if you.
Roland's hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about. Roland is so funny to me.
I didn't think he was funny at
A
all.
lot of the time, but he was
Neither
hilarious.
Jocelyn.
He
I
saved
didn't like
Jocelyn's no, not Jocelyn. He saved Moira's babies. And by babies I mean her wigs.
Jocelyn.
He
That is
saved
true.
them. I think Moira's forever indebted to him for that. Also, last thing, the Crows movie that Moira did,
Mm-hmm.
bonkers. Like what? But I feel like it's fitting for her.
Yeah.
Very, very fitting. Yeah. Anyway, so hilarious, so funny.
Guys, let us know what you think. Do you want to see Schitt's Creek reunion? Did you watch Schitt's Creek reunion? Clearly, we gave you a little, little mini review here. But if you want a full review of the show, let us know, and of course, we'll do a video. And
Yeah.
I'll remember the characters next time because it's been a while. But let us know what you think in the comments. I think, again, what we think. If the quality's there, bring it on. And they
Yeah.
were like 20-minute videos, like not
I
20 episode. So it was just like a great dose of like, ding,
know.
like. But that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends could be our friends and we can all be friends. We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram. Hear me out, DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, comment. We enjoy interacting with y'all.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.